This is a presentation from the Dean of Students at the University of Hertfordshire. Welcome to Hertfordshire! This presentation is from the Dean of Students office telling you all about the wealth of services which are available to you should you need it. The Dean of Student is comprised of a number of services. These are student support and welfare, both on and off campus, the student wellbeing team, the medical centre, the chaplaincy, and the day nursery, and that's there for those of you who want to study but require childcare in the day. While we also do the majority of the student disciplinaries and appeals for the university, our main role is to provide support for you throughout this journey. It's important to remember that we will provide support for you whether you're on or off campus. The university is committed to providing a positive experience for all students and staff. Our university will not condone any form of bullying, harassment, sexual harassment, assault and discrimination. The Report and Support Service, run by the Dean of Students office, enables students to report anonymously or seek advice and support from an advisor. This is true if they are worried about someone else as well. Please tick on the link to access the Report and Support Service. Living in halls or shared accommodation with other students can be hard. People from different nationalities and cultures with different beliefs and personalities are sometimes thrown together and expected to get on, and this can sometimes cause obvious problems, especially when different people come to university to achieve different things. So if you do live in halls and you're experiencing problems, this is where the on-campus student support and welfare team can help. They're based on both campuses and available to support you Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 5 p.m. The on-campus student support and welfare team deal with welfare, pastoral care and discipline. They can help you from things like feeling lonely to not being able to sleep due to noisy neighbours. They will also encourage and enforce household bubbles and will provide safe face-to-face support if required. You might be thinking, well, that's all good, but what happens if I need support in the evenings or the weekends? Well, we have that covered too, with our team of student RAs who live in the halls and are there to support you when the office is closed. To contact an RA, all you need to do is call security on 01707 281010 and request the help of your RA. They will come to your flat and speak with you in confidence. They are students just like you and have an understanding of what you might be experiencing. Their main role, just like student support and welfare, is to provide pastoral care, whatever time you might need it. And here is a picture of the team at one of our virtual get-togethers over the summer. They work very closely with UH Security, who are also there to support you and help keep you safe, and both teams are there to assist you 24/7, 365 days a year. It's worth pointing out that we also have a police team with 3 different officers dedicated to both campuses. This is a picture of Jenny Edwards, our police officer. They're on campus most days, so if you see them, don't assume there's been an incident. They like to get out and about and visit all areas around the university. If you see the team, do say hello and don't be afraid of asking any questions that you may have. There's no doubt that university can be a really stressful place to be sometimes. It's getting increasingly expensive, and the reality of that financial debt can be enough to cause a lot of stress and anxiety, especially if you feel that things aren't going the way you'd hoped with either your social life or your studies. Your well-being is of the utmost importance to us, and there are a lot of staff in the Dean of Students office that can offer you support should you need it. Within the wellbeing team, we have disability advisors and mental health support in the form of counsellors and mental health advisors, along with the medical centre on the College Lane campus. From September, our student wellbeing support will be continued to be delivered online and by telephone. All of our advisors and counsellors are well equipped to work online without compromising the quality of the support we offer. Face-to-face appointments will only be available to those with specific requirements and where online appointments are deemed unsuitable. In these cases, students' needs will be assessed and the government guidelines of keeping a 2-metre distance and wearing PPE will be adhered to. You can access the service through our self-referral forms, and there are videos on our website which tell you even greater detail all about the 3 services that we offer. Our team of disability advisors can support students with their mental health by putting reasonable adjustments in place for your studies if you have a disability or a specific learning difficulty, helping you to access additional support such as disabled students allowance, liaising with academic staff as needed to ensure you have the support you need, and providing onward referrals to relevant services, both within UH and externally. The definition of a disability is extremely broad and covers an extensive range of conditions. Not all students who would be entitled to support see themselves as having a disability. Listed here are just a handful of examples. Our team will be able to work with you to make a tailored package to ensure that you're able to reach your full potential. This could be from equipment to recording lectures, specialist study skills, mentoring and extra time in exams. Mental health problems are on the rise, and we're seeing students coming through the doors with more and more complex mental health needs. The important thing to remember is if you are suffering, you do not need to suffer alone or in silence. This also goes for if you're worried about a friend and notice changes. We can give both of you the support that you need. We have a team of UK accredited counsellors and a team of mental health advisors that are able to offer support according to your needs. We work with a variety of diagnosed and undiagnosed mental health issues. If you're experiencing challenges mentally and/or emotionally and you need support, do reach out. Our experienced team can support you psychologically and practically. Our counsellors are a team of UK accredited psychotherapists and counsellors from varied therapeutic backgrounds, and we work with a variety of mental and emotional issues. 99% of students who receive counselling with us stated on their feedback that counselling helped them with their problems. We offer short-term one-to-one counselling and trauma treatment. This is in the form of a single session or a block of up to 6 sessions. If you need to speak to someone on the day, we offer same-day bookable appointments that become available from 8:30 each morning. These are limited in number per day and are booked on a first-come, first-served basis. We have a team of mental health advisors that can support students in a number of ways with their mental health. These include putting reasonable adjustments in place for your studies if you have a diagnosed mental health condition, helping you to access additional support such as disabled students allowance, working with you to help build coping strategies to manage your mental health alongside your studies, liaising with academic staff as needed to ensure that you have the support that you need, and providing onward referrals to relevant services, both within UH and externally. We also have our 2 therapy dogs. So research has demonstrated that stroking a dog or a pet has exceptional benefits. These can include slowing down heart rate, reducing blood pressure, calming nerves, regulating breathing and elevating mood. Plus, dogs love attention, so their welfare is increased through taking part. Petting an animal has been proved to aid the release of endorphins, those feel-good neurotransmitters. This helps people to manage their anxiety and has a positive impact on their mental health. So make sure you say hello to Piper and Poppy, who are 2 qualified therapy dogs, if you're lucky enough to see them. If you want to get in touch with Student Wellbeing, then you can log into StudyNet, you can search on Ask Hearts, you can email us on studentwellbeing@hearts.ac.uk, or you can telephone us on 01707 284453. We also have Twitter, Instagram and Facebook pages. We also have an additional service this year, Student Space. Student Space is a really useful additional resource for students. It's run by Student Minds, the UK student mental health charity, and it's been set up to make it easier for students to find the support that they need during the coronavirus pandemic. It's safe, confidential, and developed with students and experts in student wellbeing and mental health. It offers phone support, That's free confidential support by a trained volunteer from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. every day. It offers text message support 24 hours a day from a trained volunteer. Web chat support, which is free confidential support over the web chat from a trained volunteer from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And there's also email support, which is free confidential support from a trained volunteer, and you can write to them at any time. Please be aware of our advice and support for those who are experiencing or feel at risk of sexual violence and abuse during the coronavirus outbreak. If you are in immediate danger, call 999 and ask for the police. The police will continue to respond to emergency calls. If you are in danger and unable to talk on the phone, call 999 and then press 55. This will transfer your call to the relevant police force, who will assist you without you having to speak. For more information, visit this government website. There's also further information about coronavirus and sex available on BBC, NHS and Relate web pages. Remember to let us know if you're a witness of an incident or if you're worried about someone else. The information you provide will remain confidential. The chaplaincy caters for 11 different faiths, and we provide space for prayer and reflection on both sides. If your faith is not represented, we can help you to find the support that you need, or even help you start your own society. The multi-faith spaces are the most tranquil place here, and if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, it is a brilliant space to escape your thoughts, meditate, or participate in a bit of yoga. Fiona, our chaplain, specialises in office support on personal and spiritual issues. She will always make time for you, whether it's a one-to-one chat or getting you involved in one of her many relaxing craft sessions. You can get in touch via email or phone. You can find information on Ask Hearts, and there's also a Twitter account. There is support available if you live off-site or commute in the form of Emma Lewis, our Community Liaison and Support Officer. She supports students living off campus and provides advice and guidance. She also acts as the first point of contact for residents of the local community who wish to discuss student-related issues or concerns. It's always good to remember that you are all ambassadors of the university wherever you are. Emma also works in partnership with local statutory bodies such as the Council, Police and Fire Brigade to promote student safety. You can contact her through the community@hearts.ac.uk web address or phoning 01707 285 165. You can also find more information on Ask Hearts. There's a Twitter and Facebook page. Here at the Dean of Students Office, we already know that our students here at UH are wonderful. But by giving back into the community through our community engagement projects, the Hatfield residents know it too. And it goes a long way to build strong relationships within the community. The Community Liaison and Support Officer is really good at engaging students and getting them involved in the UH community. Why not get involved with the allotments on College Lane or the community gardens on De Havilland? Student workshops will be available to improve our outdoor green spaces while promoting overall well-being. Research into the effect gardening has on mental health has shown that the act of gardening can significantly improve people's moods. The physical aspect of gardening also contributes to the recommended minimum amount of physical activity a week. And research has shown that physical activity can boost self-esteem, mood, sleep quality and energy, as well as reducing your risk of stress, depression, dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Allotments on College Lane. We also have the community garden, which is on the De Havilland campus, which is a peaceful outdoor space which can be enjoyed by the whole UH community. Other things to look out for are the fantastic activities that are organised by the International Student Support Officer. It's also a fantastic way to meet new people and make new friends. The International Student Support Officer is responsible for the well-being of all students through the planning and provision of a 52-week activity and event schedule, and this will include social trips when health and safety permits. The officer also promotes key campaigns geared towards overall student wellbeing, coordinates planning, organisation and implementation of all orientation activities for students, and especially for students who are travelling from overseas, and will provide support for them. The officer can be contacted through student experience at hearts.ac.uk, and there's also an Instagram, Facebook and Twitter account. We also have a university nursery for children of students and staff. We are open 8 AM to 6 PM and located on College Lane campus. We aim to support you with your childcare needs by providing care and learning opportunities through play in our purpose-built indoor spaces and our large outdoor area. You can contact us through nursery@hearts.ac.uk or by phoning 01707 284448. It's really important to look after yourself while you are here. Not only by eating healthily and staying active, but also by looking after your emotional and mental well-being. So why not get involved in some things that you wouldn't normally and broaden your friendship groups? Please contact us if you need anything or want to access any of our services. Take care of yourself and each other. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation.